Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Hey, man. How y'all been? What y'all up to, yo? It's Josh. I'm here to talk today about story time. I got story time. Now, originally, my whole channel was just story times, and they did relatively well, but I deleted all of them and just start fresh. But you know what? It's nothing like the past. It's nothing like your roots. So I'm going back to making story times until I can get my skills up and become a better editor. Some use this training, and once I feel more comfortable editing videos at the level that I would love to be at, then I'm gonna switch back to the videos I want to make. But while I'm still practicing editing, I don't want to just not put out content. So I'm gonna just do story times so I can get better at my craft. You know, I've only been doing editing for like a year. I'm not as good as I would love to be, but you know, it takes time and it takes practice with these things. But today I got a story time for y'all. Life. Story times about work, honestly. Now, recently I started a new job as a mover. I've been there for about like 3 months, and this job has been very eye opening for me. I've seen a lot of things that a lot of people would not usually see. I've seen $1 million houses, um, items, antiques, guns from the Midwest, $1 million art pieces. I've seen tons of things that you would never see on a day to day life being an average normal person. But me working this job has opened my eyes to the finer things in life that the 1% find nice. So I started this job 3 months ago, and let me let me give you a rundown of my first day at this job. It was horrible. It's a horrible first day. I almost quit, and it was a shell shock to the system. So on my first day at this job, I go in the morning, right? I show up at 6 o'clock a.m., 6 a.m., and no one's there. The dude said be there at 7. I'm there at 6. Sitting there waiting a whole hour. No one's there. And I get there. And after waiting there for a whole hour, they finally show up at 7. People start showing up, and I'm going to the building, and no one says nothing to me. I'm just standing right there looking like, what the hell am I supposed to do? No one acknowledges me. People walk by, and then the main foreman, my boss, says, "Hey, Josh." Well, first he says, "Are you Josh?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're gonna be working with this dude. You're gonna be working with Pablo." I'm like, "Okay." So he puts me in a group with this Mexican man, this Hispanic Mexican dude, and the dude has an attitude. I haven't said anything to him yet. I haven't said anything to him, and he has an attitude. So I go off to work with this dude for the day, and the dude is just mad. The whole day he's just mad, and I haven't done anything to him. Nothing at all. I'm just sitting in the truck. Mind you, we move people, so of course we're in big trucks. I'm just sitting in the truck, minding my damn business, trying to do the work, and he's just pissed. And now I'm in there with two other Mexican dudes. Mind you, none of these dudes really speak English. The only dude who speaks English is Pablo, but he's not talking. That's not his real name. That's just the name I gave him. He's not talking. So we get to the job, right? And he doesn't like he hasn't even fully acknowledged me yet. Dude has an effed up attitude. I've done nothing to him. He knows me from neither Adam or Eve, but he has an attitude towards me. So we go ahead and we go to the first job, and the dude doesn't teach me nothing. He teaches me nothing. He keeps the attitude, and he's complaining. Mind you, it's my first day, and he's talking 80% in Spanish. Mind you, I don't speak Spanish. I failed the hell out of Spanish in high school, and after that, I never really went back to study. I mean, I speak Spanish now, but that was out of necessity, not a want. So he's complaining, and I barely get the first job done. It was just a small apartment. We knocked it out. Even my first day, I was really efficient. So we knocked the first job out. Bam. Then We go to the second job, right? The second job, we moved this millionaire. He owns this auction company in Maryland. Most of y'all probably won't even know who he is. I'm not gonna say his name, but he owns an auction company in Maryland, a very big one, and he has a lot of shit in his small apartment. A lot of stuff. Mind you, I'm broke. I have no money, and I didn't eat. I'm tired. I'm agitated. I'm pissed off. I'm sweaty. I smell horrible because I haven't did work like this in years. So I'm all effed up. And the dude is just speaking in straight Spanish the whole day. Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. I get pissed off. I'm like, yo, you haven't been teaching me anything. I get mad. I get so mad because he's complaining the whole day. He's complaining in Spanish the whole day. He's complaining. And then I confront him like, yo, you've been talking in Spanish the whole day. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, dude. I don't understand what you're saying. Today's my first day. Did not treat me like this is my first day. I don't know anything. You're supposed to show me this stuff. And the dudes that I'm working with, they only speak Spanish too. So I'm like, I go off on them in front of the customer like, what are you doing? I don't speak Spanish. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand, but I don't understand. No, I'm pissed off because I put myself in a small knuckle. Knuckle. I was in a small conundrum, honestly. Now, I had another job lined up to be a groundskeeper. Now, mind you, I was just looking for something that was simple, something where I have enough money to pay my bills, but still do editing and exercise and train and study and do stuff that I want to do on the side. So I had between two jobs. This one, the moving job, or a groundskeeper job. But I gave up on the groundskeeper job for the moving job because my first day was the day I was supposed to get drug tested for the groundskeeper job. And the guy basically gave me the groundskeeper job. So I had between two jobs. And I took the moving job. And I was regretting that decision at that moment. I was pissed off. The dude, I was just so pissed. As you could imagine, just pissed off to my core. And the dude finally, and then he started relaxing. He started to understand, like, it's his first day. It's his first day. And the rest of that day kind of went smoothly. And by the end of the day, once the day was almost done, the customer came to me. And I'll never forget what he told me. He was joking with me, but he was serious in the same token. He said this, and I quote, "It's either you learn Spanish or you find a new job." And we both started laughing because he heard me fussing with Pablo earlier. He heard me fussing with him. And then I realized he was right. It was either I quit this job today and I find a new job, or I had to compromise with these people because I'm the new one. I'm the outsider. See, but I'm gonna have to compromise, or I'm gonna have to find something new that will fit me more. And I ended up not quitting. We went back to the building where the dispatch where we keep the trucks at and the materials, and where we find out where we're going. And the main manager said, "Are you staying or are you leaving?" And I was like, "I'm gonna stay." And honestly, I think that was the best decision I could have made because this job has. I still don't like that dude. I don't like him at all. But this job has opened me up to more in life. It made me mature. I handle my business a lot better now, and I move differently after having a job like this. And the main point of the story I'm trying to get to is sometimes you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to grow. Whenever you're too comfortable, that means that you're not growing, you're staying constant. And you never want to stay constant. You have to put yourself out there sometimes and see how you do. Go try something different. Work with a bunch of Spanish dudes and you don't speak Spanish and see how you feel. I felt like they were speaking an alien language. and see how you feel. And now I'm friends with most of those dudes. I'm not gonna say I'm friends, but I'm associates with most of them. I respect them, and I understand that that's just how they are. So please, just remember that sometimes you're gonna have to put yourself in tough situations and see how you come out. That's the only way that you can win. It's the only way to win. Throw yourself in the flame and see if you can withstand it. Well, thanks for listening, y'all. I appreciate it. Please have a blessed day. Tell your friends, your family. Everybody needs to hear this wisdom. I'm out.